For every age, there is a time of trial. The rocks faced such a fire before they were the strength beneath our feet. The plants braved vast winds before their roots could give us life. As a sage of considerable years, I have known only one such great ordeal. Yet the hero it created was a champion for all time. Today's the big day, Jack. I hope you are prepared for whatever happens.
I think I figured out most of this machine. It interacts somehow with that large precursor ring. I just hope we didn't break anything moving it here to the lab.
Easy for you to say. We did all the heavy lifting.
Dexter, don't touch anything! Though the precursors vanished long ago, the artifacts they left behind can still do great harm.
Or great good, if you figure out how to use them.
I've had some experience with such things. I know you can make it work.
Looks like Jack still got the mojo.
Interesting. It appears to be reading out some preset coordinates.
Look at that.
Finally, the last rift gate has been opened.
What are those things?
So this is how it happened.
You cannot hide from me, boy.
Do something, Jack!
What's this do? Or that? How about this one? Anybody press all the buttons?
What was that thing?
Hang on, everyone!
I want on this thing!
Find yourself, Jack!
Okay, I swear, that's the last time I ever touch any stupid precursor crap!
There he is. Move in. Step away from the animal.
Ah!
Forget the rat. The Baron wants him. We've been waiting for you.
Don't worry, Jack. I'll save you before you know it.
Dark eco-injection cycle complete. Fire readings nominal and unchanged.
Nothing. I was informed that this one might be different.
He is surprisingly resistant to your experiments, Baron Praxis. I fear the Dark Warrior program has failed.
You should at least be dead with all the dark eco I pumped into you.
What now? Metalhead armies are pressing their attacks. Without a new weapon, my men cannot hold them off forever.
I will not be remembered as the man who lost this city to those vile creatures! Move forward with the final plan, and finish off this thing tonight.
As you wish. I'll be back later.
Ding ding, third floor. Body chains, roach food, torture devices. Hey, buddy, you seen any heroes around here? Whoa! What'd they do to you? Jack, it's me, Dexter. That's a fine hello. I've been crawling around in this place, risking my tail, literally, to save you. I've been looking for you for 2 years. Say something, just this once.
I'm gonna kill Praxis!
Shh. Right now, we gotta get you out of here. Just let me figure out how to open the security locks for your chair so I can... Or, you can do it. Jack, easy now. Easy, buddy. It's your old pal Dexter, remember?
Dexter?
What the heck was that? Sheesh! Remind me not to piss you off. Come on, tall, dark, and gruesome. We're out of here. I brought you some new threads. Put them on.
Hey guys, and welcome to Jack 2 Renegade. Jack finally talks now too. Also, this is still inverted. Can I change that? It's very loud in my ears. I'm doing this just after a workout, so I'm actually sore. So my gaming may not be the best. I keep forgetting that they changed the settings around. Game options. Okay, never mind. So if you remember when I said at the end of what did I say at the end of Jack 1? I said that Daxter looks for Jack for 2 years, but
You remember how to jump?
and Jack had a game that Daxter had a game.
These precursor orbs are worth a lot now. We might find a few hidden around, or get some doing difficult tasks.
Okay, Daxter,
You'll be
shut
able
up.
to buy stuff with them.
So Jack's been getting Dark Eco pumped into him for 2 years, and Daxter had a game, went off and did his own game called Daxter, where it says almost 2 years. Also, when Samos, there's a lot that I want to say.
Tell me you remember how to roll?
Yep, yes I do. I also remember how to long jump.
Escape in progress.
I think it was, yeah, Samos said, so this is how it happens, which means there's a reason he said that. I'm not going to spoil anything yet. If you know the game, don't spoil in chat if you know it. And when he said find yourself Jack, you'll see why he said that. You see you see it right near the end of, right once we get out of here, you'll see why. If you don't know why, then you'll end up finding it later, right near the end of the game. So when he said find yourself Jack, and when he said when he said find yourself and this is how it happened, you'll figure all that out at the end of the game. It all makes sense near the end. Also, his long jump attack doesn't do damage no more. And yeah, these precursor orbs, you're gonna want to collect all of them.
You'll want to keep healthy, Jack, or who'll do the fighting?
I'll try to collect them all, but no promises.
Surrender yourself. You are under arrest.
You can get a longer jump
Yep.
by rolling into it.
There's one down here as well. If I ever miss any, I'll probably go back and get them, but there is one precursor orb that I am going to have to get, otherwise you'll never be able to get it again. My brother's going to help me find that one. Another one back here.
Prisoner sighted. We got him. Co-prisoner on level 2.
If you jump and dive, you'll crash down to the ground.
There's one here that I missed when I did play this. Also, this one, Jack 2 and I think Jack 3 are all PS2 games. And Jack X I think was also a PS2 game, but I could be wrong. Kind of like Ratchet and Clank 1, 2, 3 and Gladiator.
There is no escape.
Ratchet and Clank also has another game called Side Matters that's on the PSP, just like Daxter was. Yeah, it's not a PS2 game, I'm not going to be able to record it, but it is on the PSP and I want to get it. Mainly because I just want a PSP. Or PS Vita, or whatever you want to call it nowadays, like whichever one's the newest type, and I can get that game on. My friend has a PSP, I need to ask him for it again. He lets me borrow games like The Last of Us 2. Okay, here's what I was talking about, but you'll see why he said find yourself. But Jack and Daxter won't know it, and anyone who hasn't played this probably won't know it. Unless I make assumptions that are probably right or wrong, and you'll find out at the end of the game. So let's do that real quick. I'm gonna go on mute for this.
Hello, strangers. My name is Core. May I help you?
You look like a reasonably smart man. I want information. Where the hell am I?
Sorry. He's new to the whole conversation thing.
Well, my angry young friend, you are a guest of His Majesty, Baron Praxis, the ruler of glorious Haven City.
I was just a guest in the good Baron's prison.
Inside a cell or inside the city, walls surround us both. We are all his prisoners. Talk about being in the wrong place at the wrong time. I'd move on if I were you.
By order of His Eminence, the Grand Protector of Haven City, Baron Praxis, everyone in this section is hereby under arrest for suspicion of harboring underground fugitives. Surrender and die!
Excuse me, sir. Don't you mean surrender or die?
Not in this city. Protect us from these guards, and I'll introduce you to someone who can help you.
We saved him! Stop right there! Shoot that thing! Shoot it! Shoot it!
That was cool. Do it again.
Something's happening to me. Something he did. I can't control it.
Very impressive.
You okay, Jack?
What you just did was very brave. This child is important.
This kid? He looks kind of scruffy.
You are in a restricted zone. Move along!
Thank you for your help, but I must get this boy to safety.
Hey! What about us?
There is an underground group waging war against Baron Praxis. Its leader, the Shadow, could use fighters like you. Go to the slums, find a dead-end alley near the city wall. Ask for Torn. He can help you.
Okay, so as you saw, that person you just saw was Dark Jack. Jack's got Dark E, can now channel Dark Eco, but
The city map
since
is
he
displayed in the lower right.
yeah, thank you, I can see that.
Follow the icons on the map to reach important destinations.
Yeah, there's actually a map now. Wow, mechanics are great. Since Jack had that much Dark Eco pumped into him, he can't channel any other Eco now. The light Eco that he could channel in the first game, like the green is still, he can still channel that. But there's no red Eco, yellow Eco, blue Eco anymore. There's none of it. There's only Dark Eco that he can now channel, which before in the first game I don't think he could have channeled it. I think it would have just, I don't know what it would have done to him because we never touched it, but we touched light Eco, which you end up in which you have back in the third game, surprisingly. Even though I'm saying you can't channel light Eco anymore, but green Eco is still health. That doesn't change ever. But Jack can't channel red, blue, or green Eco, but he can now channel Dark Eco a lot easier. And he's only got Dark Jack as a new power. He's got his roll attack doesn't matter. He can't shoot fireballs. He can't use blue Eco to run fast or anything. Can't use red Eco to make himself stronger. It's just Dark Eco now. None of that other Eco exists. This is Tess that you can see there. I'm gonna spoil something and just say that. Wait a minute, my buttons are confused there. Tess. It's not triangle anymore. Tess becomes Daxter's girlfriend, but she's human and he's an ocelot. I'm not gonna spoil anything with what Daxter is either, still. I said the first game that he was special, but you don't find anything out about him until the third game, so I'm not gonna spoil it. Anyway, let's talk to Tess and Torn, that's right there. They're still inverted.
We're looking for a guy named Torn. Core sent us. Are you Torn?
Maybe this guy's a new, like you used to be.
New faces make me nervous. Word is you're out to join the fight for the city. You know, picking the wrong side could be unhealthy.
We want to see the Shadow.
Not likely. If you want to join something, why don't you and your pet go join the circus? Unless you've got the fur for a really tough task. Steal the Baron's banner from the top of the ruined tower and bring it back to me. Then, maybe we'll talk.
He's not that he's not that scary, to be honest. But I mean, wait, I could talk to him. I'm still needing to find Samos and Kira. That's gonna take a while. You do end up finding them because you can't finish the game without them. Kira looks different, which is sad. I liked her in the first game, but over the 2 years, she's changed and I don't really like her. Jack, yeah, as you heard Jack say, Jack used to be a mute, and he's not anymore. But I like Jack's voice. I'm just wondering, before the Dark Eco, would he still have that dark, gruesome, like, menacing type voice, or would he have a different voice? I'm not too sure. Because Jack never talked. I feel like he would have, but he doesn't do that cha anymore either. As you would remember, when you used to do that or that, he used to go cha. He doesn't anymore. And I miss it, because you would hear like the cha, and I was like, I'm a kill Praxis. So his voice is a lot deeper over 2 years, but I'm curious. I would love to hear his voice before the 2 years to see how much it actually would have changed. But the likely chance of you ever hearing his voice before that is like a 0% chance. Unless you somehow implement his voice from the cha to how he talks. This isn't that hard either. This game is a lot easier than the first one, I would have to say, for the most part, but there are still a lot of hard levels, and with recording, I'm gonna get a recording curve, because I did with the first game, and I never failed the first game that much. I've never died that much. So the fact that I did is surprising. This cutscene's funny if you watch Dax do it. Like, every scene of Dax is funny for it. Let's watch it.
I guess you guys are in.
Okay, lovely. I'll probably leave the episode here, but I'll go back to Torn and listen to this cutscene, and then I will end it off. So I'll be cutting ahead back to him since you just go exactly back the way you came here. So be right back. This way. By the way,
we need to go back to the city, Jack.
forgot to mention, the water hurts you. And I'm 2 hit points away from death. So yeah, I just wanted to point that out, that it does hurt you, in most of the in most of the levels. It doesn't in some other levels. Anyway, be right back. Oh, yeah, see? And if you punch, you'll see that he actually goes down and crawls back up. Anyway, cutscene.
Woo! Being a big hero sure makes you thirsty.
The Baron turned off all water to the slums. He's willing to sacrifice innocent lives just to destroy the underground. I shouldn't be surprised. I've seen his evil before while serving in the Crimson Guard. That's why I quit.
You were a Crimson Guard? Well, that explains your charming sense of humor.
My friend in the Guard tells me the valve to turn the water back on is located outside the city, at the pumping station.
Outside the city? What about the security walls?
What about the metalheads? It ain't a petting zoo out there. Peeps be getting deep sixed.
Find the large drain pipe in the north wall. It'll take you outside the city to the pumping station. Get to the main valve and open it. If you survive, the slums will be indebted to you. If not, maybe we'll have a touching moment of silence in your honor.
I'd like to give him a touching moment.
Daxter, that's a bit gay, don't you think? Also, I want to show you something with Jack, but I can't show it right now. I have to show it when we get to a new area. But we're gonna leave it here. the red. Okay, so if I go back to Torn real quick, the red that Torn wears kind of proves that he was a Crimson Guard, plus the face paint. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next one. Peace out.